Hello, this is Angela with Parker's Permaculture. I'm on a walk in the Argay neighborhood. It's the neighborhood right next to mine. And you can see that the air quality is not great. There's a lot of wildfires in Eastern Oregon and Utah, and you can definitely see how hazy it is today as a result. But I'm walking in Luuwit Park, which is my favorite park in Portland. It's such a well-designed park. Cannot overemphasize how well designed this park is. And I'm excited for the park to mature and the trees to all get bigger. That's not a tree, it's a Douglas spirea, that's not a tree, but all of the trees in this park to mature. Behind me is an agricultural area. So this park runs right in the flight path for the airport. There's an elementary school here, but there's a skate park, there is volleyball, there's a community garden here. Huge green area for family gathering, barbecue areas. This is a heavily utilized park. But it's hot and muggy this evening, and I'm not actually here to talk about the park. I have a whole video on Loop. I love this park. Okay, I want to actually talk about the sprinkler going in the cornfield behind me. So one of the things, so I don't have I'm actually when I walk, I edit video on my evening walk. So I have 3 videos that I'm editing that will be coming out over the next few days. So if you see me wearing this shirt a bunch, it's because I filmed a bunch today and I'm filming on my walk this evening instead of editing. Okay, so I wanted to talk about the power of evaporative cooling, because this irrigation system is going behind me, and it is amazing how this part of the park right here is probably 10 degrees cooler, probably at least 7 degrees Fahrenheit cooler than the surrounding part of the park. So I was walking up like sweaty. It's still sunny out. I forgot my sun hat, even though it's 7:30 in the evening, I still try and wear it, but it's sweaty, it's muggy, it's still very warm, it's July. And what a huge difference to have this evaporative cooling happening right next to us, right? That water that is hitting the hot ground and then you can see it evaporating. What a powerful force that is in the garden, and just thinking about how we can utilize that in our permaculture design. I know it's important in super hot weather for livestock to wet the ground down. I typically will run the sprinkler in the orchard for the ducks and chickens on really hot days. Not because, especially chickens don't do well with wet foliage, but I want them to have that evaporative cooling of all of that moisture, cooling the ground and then continuing to cool it as that water evaporates in the heat of the day. But when we're thinking about permaculture and designing from patterns to details, we're thinking about using elements in nature. What are ways that we can utilize evaporative cooling in our systems? Creating microclimates. Like there's going to be a jet going over because again, we're right by the airport, East Portland. What are those important microclimates that we can create by putting in a water feature? How can we be strategic about our irrigation so that we get added benefits? We get that stacking functions of the watering, not just in terms of giving plants and animals in our system a drink, but also in terms of cooling in the summer. So just what I'm thinking about as I'm walking through here today. What are ways that I could implement more evaporative cooling in my system in the summer, as our summers are growing increasingly hot and increasingly miserable, increasingly stressful for plants and for animals and for us. Okay, I'll be back real soon with a regular video. I got 3 videos coming out, so stay tuned. Okay, please don't forget to click like and subscribe as well, and check out my Patreon down below.